Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Star Stable. I am here at Steve's farm as we're going to continue our talk with Annie as I finished up the reputation for Fort Maria. I am still working on that. I think we still have a couple quests in there anyway. I do. Which is by Linda, but it doesn't show up on the map. Since it's down here, it does not show up for some reason for like exclamation points, which kind of stinks, but I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Anyway, we will continue our quest with Annie here and see what else she has to say. Today has been a good day. I'm really happy with Cayenne's progress. With thanks to you. Maybe we can keep up with the winning conception and meet again tomorrow. We can go on a hack together if you bring a calm and safe horse. Doc has been an excellent candidate so far. I'll be here waiting for... Hi Elsa, are you ready for today's adventure? So ready. I've been eager to get up in the saddle again after yesterday. I was thinking maybe we could take a ride through the village. What do you think about that, Concord? Concord? Oh, she's off playing again. We could spend all day looking for her. She should at least be in this pasture. And there are other horses here. She won't feel lonely if we ride off. Let's head to Silverglade Village. There will be a lot of distractions for Cayenne. But with your safe horse coming along, she will have a really good influence to help keep her on the right track. Just let me tack up and we'll be ready to go. All done. Ready to ride out? There's a little trail through the village we can ride on. I figured Marley's farm might be a good destination to start. You ride and I'll follow. Remember, you need to mind your speed so we can keep up. I think we're just gonna do it in quiet silence. If there's any speaking parts, you guys can probably read them or do this quest yourself if you haven't done it already. I feel like it'd be easier in silence for me, but if there are speaking parts, I will pop up and say something. Oh, and Concord apparently popped up. Oh, and now Cayenne has disappeared. Gah, Concord. Bad little pony. Concord, you little menace. How'd she get out here? I'm fine. I'll get a small bruise if anything. If you go find Cayenne, I'll have a chat with Concord about this. Just wait until I can get a hold of Tin Can and tell him not to teach her to play dangerous games. So true. Alright, we're gonna go see if we can get Cayenne back. Hopefully we can. I'm sure we can. I hope y'all are having a good Mother's Day. I just finished up my Mother's Day. It was very nice. Okay, why did I go around the building when I was in... I'm a dork. Ignore how I did this. It was totally not the right place to go. Where are they? I'm sorry, I thought these marks would like be easier to see, but they so are not. Really, man? Well, she definitely ran quite far. As we can see, we're literally close to Hollow Woods now. Alright, Chi. There's Cheyenne. She seems to be okay. Cheyenne is easily startled. I better catch her before she wanders off and injures herself. Can I do this on foot or can I do this on my horse? That's my question. I'm gonna do it on foot. Seems like it'll be a little... That was correct. On foot. I'm already dismounted. There we go. Easy peasy. Cheyenne seems happy to see Doc. She might follow Doc all the way back to Annie. Alright, let me get on my horse, sweet girl, and then we can go. I don't know how long this will take, so we're just gonna take this easy and simple, and I will see you guys once I get back to Annie. Okay, we're almost here. I took it nice and easy, just to make sure she was still following me for like that entire session, so that was actually not bad. Oh, thank Aideen, she's alright. I hope you're not shaken by this little detour, Elsa. I spoke with Concord while you were gone. I was a bit shaken up and she felt really bad about the entire thing. I think it's safe to say she'll only play peekaboo with Tin Can from here on out. So cute. With a little clack. So cute. Oh, Concord, who could stay upset at that face like that? You're just a baby after all. Well, I didn't count on this impromptu date with the ground today. But there's no better training for a horse than letting them experience tricky situations. So very true. Cheyenne seems to be Cheyenne seems to be unharmed. You never know what trouble a horse on the run might get themselves into. I've had many of those. Not in my current place, but not only one horse who decided to legit bolt out of the cross ties with me still holding on to him while I was trying to clip him in to the cross ties. I can explain it in a little bit, and I'll tell you that story when we're done with our quest. That's enough adventure for one day. Let's go back to the paddock before we get into any more trouble. And we are here. Things didn't go as planned, but it can be that way when training youngsters. At least we could pick right up and keep going. Goodness gracious. I really think it's important to get back on a horse as soon as possible after a fall, as long as you don't have any major injuries, of course. Luckily, you were there to help me. You're welcome, Annie. Okay, before I continue, I don't know if Star Stable has any cross ties, but I'm gonna like makeshift some and show you guys. Ooh, that just gave me an idea. Okay. Take the grooming area where you can actually like get your horse's mane and tail done. Picture this as like a cross tie in a way, You have one clip over here and another clip over here. Pretend it's about a little bigger than the horse. Say you're in here already with the horse. Just pretend I'm off at this moment. Just pretend. And say you're trying to clip him in. He decided to literally, I was grabbing it on this, like, on this side. On my right side. Because it's easier to clip. Because I'm right hand. And he just decided to go, wee. Literally bolted out with me. I can't do it when I'm off the horse, but that's literally how it happened. And I fell. At least I didn't hit my face on a rock. And that would have been really bad, because I would have probably not gone back to that barn. I mean, he was a good boy, at least. He just decided to bolt. It was not my fault. I don't know what made him bolt, or why. I specifically asked him to, like, literally stop in the crosshair so I could do it. And he just decided to bolt out. That was a fun day. Not really, because I went home. I did not enjoy the rest of my day because I was super sore. I was more worried about one of my legs because I already had surgery on it like a long time ago, more than 10 years ago. Now, I was more worried about that leg than my other one. So it was quite a difficult situation to come back because I was very slow at getting up out of bed the next day because I was just like, I was bruised, I was sore, it was a whole day. So anyway, that's one of my stories where I've had a horse bolt on me, but it wasn't as bad as it seems. I did recover quite well after that. I didn't handle him again for a while because it kind of traumatized my body. You guys can probably experience that if you've ever worked with horses. But anyway, look at Concord. She seems so happy now.
Mom.
I wonder if I'll ever recognize my Concord in that mischievous soul once she's all grown up. We'll have to connect a connection regardless. We're soul riders and guardian horse after all. But a part of me might always miss my old companion. Anyway, here we are. Today didn't go as planned, but overall, Cayenne's training has been rewarding. She's been gaining a lot of confidence under rider due to the presence of another horse, sorry. And I am regaining my confidence in working with horses and people too. Real talk, Elsa. What do you think of my training methods? I would have done the same thing as you. I would have taken a different approach. I kind of would have done the same thing. You need to know what horses like and what they don't like. It's nice to know we think similarly. It makes for a strong sisterhood and an even stronger friendship, wouldn't you say? Why, of course. Our time with Cheyenne is coming to a close. Mark should be here any minute to check on her. Well, that was interesting. We'll keep going. Right on cue, Cheyenne, look who's here. Hey Mark, you're just in time. We're wrapping up our training session. Good day to you all. Cheyenne, is that really you? She has a twinkle in her eye and a spring in her step. You must have worked a miracle. She's a fast learner. We had some setbacks, but she's a lot more confident than when we first started. I'm sure you and Elsa did an excellent job getting Cheyenne out of her shell. So, is she ready to head home? Yep, she's all set. We didn't get the chance to train her over poles, so keep that in mind. Not to worry, I'll give her a little break before starting her on poles. I'm sure Herman will let me borrow the paddock when the time comes. That is, if I can find him. Good luck. See you later, Cheyenne. It's been nice riding with you. I got to run and give my good friend Turk Maud a visit. Toodle-doo. That's actually funny. Sorry. That Mark sure is a funny guy. I heard his friends with Herman's brothers. Isn't that cool? I know Harmonite Brothers. You learn so much in this game. It's crazy. Well, I have to head back to York City and have dinner with my grandparents. Mom and I visit them once a week. It's kind of a tradition. Ooh, we got a saddle pad. Sweet. It's been nice to hang out without having to save the world at the same time. We should do it again. Oh, one more thing. My mom has an equestrian brand, and she sometimes gives me some sample pieces. I want you to have this one. Ciao. Ooh, Italian. I want to see what this looks like up here. Ooh, I love it. It's so pretty. It kind of matches my set. Alright. Well guys, that literally wraps up that piece of the video. So now I believe we just have to do is go over to the Fort Maria Library and finish up there and see where, if I get another day blocker eventually, or if we continue doing the quest. If you guys are enjoying my content so far, please like, subscribe, or comment. Your feedback is always welcome on my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!